Hello everyone and welcome to another video. I thought this guy was going in a compilation of failures, but once I'd made the video I realised it was long enough to be a Friday evening video, and so Denise would like to introduce you to Pierce Jeffrey. Pierce Jeffrey was too stupid to scam anyone, hopefully, but he thought he'd talk to Denise to prove it. Hi, how are you? Sorry, hope my adding you doesn't seem so embarrassing to you. I was checking out for an old friend. He tried calling her, but I wasn't there. Good morning. Did you try to call me? Yes. How was your night? Random question. How was your last shopping trip? Good. I tried calling her, but I wasn't there. Good morning. Did you try to call me? Yes. How was your night? Random question. How was your last shopping trip? Good. Your tender-looking face with a nice smile pecked my interest that allowed me to contact you, and I must admit that you're beautiful. Pecked your interest? I'm not a chicken. I'm sorry. It's a really odd thing to say. My name is Pierce. I'm from North Carolina. I live Sherwood, Oregon, USA. I'm 38 years old. I'm single. Okay. Random. Why can't you type properly? My height is 5'3". I'm sitting in my living room. I like tea. I'm wearing blue. Okay, nice to meet you. Oh yes, I'll have a random chat with a dimple worm online. Okay. Right now I'm in San Francisco for a peacekeeping mission, said our confused scammer. Oh dear, is there unrest in San Francisco? Yeah, I went for a peacekeeping mission. What's the problem there? There's some bad guys bothering a particular city. Meaning? So he sent a photograph of a policeman arresting someone. I caught one yesterday, he said. I don't know if this man thinks he's a soldier or a police officer or a fisherman. That tells me nothing. Why do you need to be on a peacekeeping mission in San Francisco? Who's at war? He's into drug trafficking. No, not a war. Do you know what a peacekeeping mission even means? Yes. Tell me, please. Google will help you. I know it offhand. I know it without using Google. Then please tell me. I think what you mean is that you're off your head. It means when a particular country is experiencing conflict. Exactly. Those San Francisco at war with. She copied the bit from the United Nations peacekeeping website, where it says that the function of peacekeeping is to assist host countries navigate the difficult path from conflict to peace. It's not a war. Then you aren't peacekeeping, are you? A man realised what he'd said. I've mistaken it. Are you really as stupid as you sound? I'm sorry. Huh? Are you insulting me? Me too. Sorry that you're so stupid and are telling such obvious lies. The truth isn't an insult. Imagine not even knowing what work you're employed to do. Unbelievable, really, isn't it? I've mistaken my words. You lied. More than once. I was employed to take out the bad guys disturbing San Francisco. You mean you're a bouncer, a thug? No, I'm a police officer. ROFL, said Denise. So he sent a photograph of a police officer. A police officer who thinks he's on a peacekeeping mission. More like a small West African boy playing cops and robbers. Huh? I'm not an Africa boy, he said, and called her to prove that he was. Hello?
No.
So you've called me to show off your impressive San Francisco accent, have you?
Are you hearing me?
Yeah, I can hear you. So you've called to prove that you don't have a Nigerian accent and you've got a San Francisco accent, have you?
What the fuck do you mean?
Oh, yeah, it's you really are too stupid for words, aren't you? Say something that sounds like a proper San Francisco police officer, not a small West African boy, you know. What was it? What was it you said? You're employed to take out the bad guys. Yeah, no, I mean, that's what a kid would say, isn't it? Some bad guys bothering a particular city. Does that sound like a mature police officer to you? You can say yes or no. In your San Francisco accent, obviously. Oh, you've been struck dumb now, have you? Probably because you are dumb. At least say hi, because the viewers would love you to say hello, so they can hear you properly. You got very quiet and very shy. Oh dear, you disappeared altogether. I'm not an African boy, he said. I'm from North Carolina. So she called him. You disappeared. That was very rude. I mean, it's very rude not to speak, really. You can say something. You know, preferably that doesn't have 4 letters and isn't rude. You know, you could say something sensible. Well, I mean, I realise you can't say anything sensible. I know what, you could tell me how long you've been in the police force. I'm sure you can think of an answer to that. And how long have you been in the police force? And it's very rude to turn your microphone off. Not the behaviour of a proper police officer, obviously, so we know you're not. How rude not to speak. Impressive North Carolina accent you have there, and great use of the vernacular. I realise that's above your limited education level, and you'll have to look it up. Ma'am, I'm a police officer. Sir, you aren't. You're too stupid for that, and too rude. Yes, indeed. It's fine. No, lying to random women online is not fine. Do you want to call me and tell me honestly and truthfully who you really are? Or are you too cowardly to do that? So he called. Right, are you going to be honest with me this time?
Hey, Mum.
Is that yes, you're going to be honest? Speak up, use your mouth like a proper man.
I'm actually on a mission, so...
You're just a cowardly kid, aren't you? How old are you, 14?
Are you hearing me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How old are you, 16?
I'm 38.
No, how old are you really? The real you, not the fake Pierce Jeffrey or whatever it is. The real you, you know, the Nigerian kid I'm talking to. How old are you really? Nice birds you got in the background. Right, you're just a lily-livered coward, aren't you, and a baby. Does Mummy know you contact random women online and lie to them? I assume that means she doesn't. Does Daddy know? I assume that means he also doesn't know. How'd you get the money to get your phone? Hopefully you're going to be a complete and utter total failure as a scammer because you're too much of a lily-livered, wimpish coward to talk, aren't you? I mean, you've barely got enough brain cells to engage to breathe. Clearly they've failed your voice box and you can't speak. I mean, assuming you've got any brain cells, of course. Now you can't think of anything today. You really are a coward, aren't you? You are just a wimp, a coward, and a failure. And that's not a very nice thing to have to say to somebody that's only, 16 or 17 or how old you are. But you're not a baby anymore. You know, you're old enough to make your own decisions and you're old enough to work out that if you want a proper life, you do need to engage your brain cell and get a life. You know, Mummy and Daddy can't always hand it to you on a plate. Sooner or later you have to grow up and take responsibility for your own actions. And that means learning to speak. Are we just going to play a stupid game because you've turned your microphone off now? So not only are you a coward, you're rude, uncouth, idiotic, moronic mugu, really, aren't you? Yeah, I've had enough of you. Goodbye. You're a rude, cowardly, brain-dead, idiotic, moronic kid. You need to make something of your life, and that means learning to speak, unless you're just a toddler in nappies and you're too young to say anything coherent. I'm sorry, ma'am. No, you aren't. You're too thick and stupid to even know what that means, Hopefully too much of a candly wimp to scam anyone. I'm not here to scam anyone. Of course you are. I'm just looking for a partner. You're also a pathological liar and delusional. How old are you really? I reckon 16 or 17. And remember, I have heard you. Will you be my partner? Grow up. How old are you really? Ma'am, please. I need a partner. How old are you? I'm lonely. You do need to learn to read. How old are you? I'm 20. No, you aren't. What's your real age? I'm for real. Bollocks. When were you born? That's my real age. When were you born? If that's true, then you're an adult and old enough to speak for yourself and to know better. So I hope it isn't true. Please, I just need a partner. Ma'am. Grow up, go outside and talk to some local girls. Instead of approaching women old enough to be your grandmother, at least use one of those struggling brain cells. Now toddle off like a good little boy and go and annoy someone else. I need a partner. Who can help me? You know, if you're caught out and you can't scam, beg. If you go and speak to Mummy, she might warm your bottle and change your nappy. Goodbye, idiot. Ah, he said. Mogo. He sent a laughing face. Please feel free to talk to yourself like the brainless 30-year-old that you obviously are, she said. And then, as soon as I'd made this video, I blocked him. And now that he's gone, you know what to do. Please like this video. Please share it. Please comment down below. Please subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you again in another video.